My name is Faisal Fawzan. I'm a grade 9 CIB student from Barana Ahliya School. What is my project? My project is a scientific experiment which is a chemical reaction. And the chemical reaction I've chosen is hot water and vinegar combined with baking soda. And from this chemical reaction I wanted to know the results. The reason why I wanted to know the results is for me to see the difference from the beginning of the experiment to the end. And what happens when I combine these substances together. And I also wanted to study it in order to understand how these chemical reactions happened. And another reason that I chose this experiment is because I'm interested in chemical reactions and looking forward to do more. What I did. In order for me to do my experiment, I have to go through steps. So what I did exactly is that I poured half a cup of vinegar and half a cup of hot water, and I poured them in a plastic bag. Then I put baking soda in a tissue and put it in the plastic bag. And then I waited to see what chemical reaction would happen at what and what differences would appear. In conclusion, my hypothesis was not completely right, but I only hypothesized that the color would change. But what happened is that not only the color changed, but also an explosion happened. So now after I have done the experiment, I noticed that a chemical reaction occurred. And the reason behind it is that baking soda is a base, so it will form a chemical reaction when combined with an acid such as vinegar. In my perspective, this experiment was a really good idea because chemical reactions are occurring naturally around us in our environment, in every place you go. So I wanted to do one chemical reaction to understand how these chemical reactions form. I know that most chemical reactions have different reasons for its formation, but I was still interested to see what the results are going to be, and I was also interested to share these results with other people. What I learned through this process. Through this process, I learned that when hot water and vinegar are combined with baking soda, the color would change and an explosion would appear. And I also learned the reason behind it. It's because baking soda is a base, so it will form a chemical reaction when combined with acids such as vinegar. Through this process, I also learned research skills because I researched a lot and inquired to find the chemical reaction and also to find the reason behind the occurrence of this chemical reaction. Another ATL skill is self management. I improved my skill management through this experiment. I learned how to manage my time because every time I planned one day to work on this experiment, which was Tuesday, and I managed to finish the experiment on time. My plan for the future. In the future, I'm planning to do more chemical reactions, and also I'm planning to improve my accuracy in the chemical reactions because the chemical reaction that I did was not accurate due to not putting the amounts needed. For example, in the cups, vinegar, I should have put half a cup, like 30 grams. But instead, I put more, which misled the results that I was looking for. Um, I will also try to collect background information about chemical reactions so I can understand what I'm doing in the future.